Quiet today, Fred. Not usually like this. Wonder where everyone's got to. Trade going downhill?
It'll pick up later when the younger set come in.
Here's one customer for you. Not exactly one of the younger set, though. It's old Bert Tilling. Ages since you've been in here, Bert.
I don't get out much nowadays. Nellie's not too well. I've just been to fetch a prescription from the doctor. Thought I'd have a quick one while it was being made up.
What's it to be, then?
Pint, please.
That'll be 11 new pence, Bert.
Come again?
11 new pence. It's the new money, you know.
Has that started already? I didn't think I'd live to see it. What do you want to keep changing it for, anyway? I don't suppose it'll catch on.
No, it's not difficult, really. People make a lot of fuss, but they'll soon get used to it. They say it'll make things much easier in the long run.
That's what they always say. I don't understand it at all. I haven't got any of this new money anyway.
Thought you'd have known about it by now. There's been enough about it on the telly. Besides, there's a great big hoarding just outside telling you all about it.
I know, but I can't get the hang of it. Why do they want to keep changing everything? I can remember the time when you could get 5 woodbines for twopence, and beer was cheap enough to drink. Now it takes the best part of a week's pension to quench your thirst.
Come off it, Bert. You're only a couple of years older than I am, and I understand it. Show me what money you've got, and I'll tell you whether you've got 11 new pence.
Yes, well, he doesn't need any help from you. I can handle this, thank you.
I was only trying to help.
Now, look here, Bert.
Hello, love. How are you today?
Oh, fine, thanks, Mr. Johnson. Did you have a good time on your course?
A bit of a waste of time, if you ask me. I see you changed to the new money while I've been away.
Yes, that's right. I'm only giving the new money in change, but you can pay me how you like.
Well, I don't remember agreeing on new prices, and I am on the canteen committee, you know.
Yeah, but they had a meeting while you were away. It's all in the minutes on the notice board.
Well, I haven't had time to read those yet. Anyway, I suppose the prices are the same. Now, it's usually 3 and 8, isn't it? Here's 4 shillings.
Right, under the new price list, it comes to 19 pence. So here's your change, 1 new penny.
What? Well, surely you've made a mistake, love. I've got my usual. Here, you haven't charged me for coffee instead of tea, have you?
Well, you can check it yourself if you like.
Well, I think I will at that.
Here, what's the hold-up?
You wait a minute. I want to get this sorted out.
Right, soup, 3 new pence.
Yeah.
Bread 1, curry and rice 9, and jam roll 4, tea 2. That's right, comes to 19, like I said.
Come on, Ron, you're holding everyone up.
I don't give a damn about that. Management can take you for a ride any day. They won't get away with it with me. No one's told me the prices have all gone up.
Have they?
Yes, of course they have. I don't know how they get away with it, but mark my words, they have.
Our committee rep said it wouldn't cost any more. Are you sure you got it right, Ron?
Too ruddy sure, I'm sure. And I'm not moving from here until I get satisfaction.
Would you like some sweets, Willie?
Yes, please, Auntie.
What would you like, then?
Can I have 1 of these, and 1 of these, and 2 of those, please?
How much is all that, dear?
That will be 16 new pence altogether, madam.
Now let me have a look at my little conversion card. 16 pence is 3 and 2. Here's 3 and 3, then. You must be worried to death with this decimal business.
Could you give me another 3pence, please, madam?
I don't understand, dear. I gave you 3 and 3pence, and it only came to 3 and 2pence.
No, madam. The prices are in the new money. It came to 16 new pence. And if you give me 3 and 3, that's a fraction more. And I can't give you the exact change.
Haven't you got a penny, then?
I can only give the right change if you give me 3 and 6, because that makes exactly 17.5 new pence. Then I could give you 1.5 new pence change.
Yes, but...
Come on, Auntie, we'll miss the bus.
Don't be impatient, Willie. We have another 10 minutes yet. Now, can we try again? Perhaps you didn't understand. You said it came to 16 new pence. Now, according to this card, that amounts to 3 and 2pence, so I gave you 3 and 3pence. Now you say you can't give me a penny change. Am I going potty, or are you?
Yes, madam. But the chart is only a guide for shoppers. It's not supposed to be used for converting money. It is only when you come to sixpences and shillings that you can convert exactly from LSD to new pence. 1 shilling is the same as 5 new pence, you see.
Oh, can we go, Auntie?
In a minute. I don't really understand, but if it's going to make you happy. Oh, but I haven't got another threepenny piece.
Could you take back the threepence and give me 6pence instead?
I haven't got a 6pence either, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on, Auntie. Good afternoon, Seaview Hotel. Can I help you?
We're driving down to Cornwall and we want accommodation tonight. Have you any vacancies, please?
How many are you, sir?
Just the two of us, the wife and myself.
Yes, sir. We've a double room on the 2nd floor overlooking the garden. I think that's all there is available tonight.
Oh, that sounds all right. We shall probably be rather late. It depends on the traffic, but I doubt if we shall arrive before 10 or half past.
That's perfectly all right, sir. We don't have a night porter, but the door isn't locked until 11:30, and I'll leave your key out for you. It'll be room 205. Perhaps you'd sign the register when you arrive so that we'll know that you're in. What name is it?
Mr. and Mrs. J. Summers. 29 Lang Crescent, Potford. Potford.
Mr. and Mrs. Summers, 29 Lang Crescent, Potford.
Oh, how much is the room, by the way?
£1.15 each, including breakfast, sir.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, it makes a change to get coffee you can drink in England. I wonder what blend they use.
I'm glad we found this hotel, Jack. We must stay here on the way back.
Yes, it was a bit of luck. The Grand was full up and they put me onto this place.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for fixing us up at such short notice. I'm Mr. Summers. You are the lady I spoke to on the telephone?
No, sir. That was my colleague, Miss Smith. I hope you had a comfortable night.
Oh, yes, very, thank you.
Oh, can I have the bill, please? It's room 205.
Here we are, sir. £3.17.
£3.17? Well, how do you make that? Oh, we didn't arrive until late and we only had room and breakfast.
Oh, that's right, sir. 2 at 35 shillings is £3.10, plus the 10% service charge.
Well, I was told it was £1.15 each. 2 at £1.15 new pence is £2.30.
I'm afraid you must have misunderstood, sir. The rate is 35 shillings each, and Miss Smith would never have made a mistake like that. Even in a boarding house, you would scarcely expect to pay, let's see, 23 shillings for bed and breakfast.
When I telephoned you, I didn't know it wasn't a boarding house, and I'm not sure even now. But I did assume that even in these remote parts of the British Isles, word might have filtered through about the change to decimal currency several months ago. I suppose next year you'll be quoting your prices in guineas.
We do quote weekly prices in guineas, actually.
Well,
Come on, Jack. We don't want to make a fuss about a few shillings.
I am not making a fuss. I'm not worried about a few bob. It's a matter of principle. Look, perhaps I'd better have a word with the manager.
I'm very sorry, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson have both gone out for the day.
Oh.
I'm so sorry if you misunderstood, but you see, most of our summer bookings were made in December and January, and we didn't plan to change to decimals until the end of the season, except for checks, of course.
Well, there's no question of misunderstanding on my part. I was told quite clearly £1.15 each bed and breakfast.
Oh, Jack, it's not this girl's fault. She's not the one who spoke to you on the phone.
But that's not the point. The hotel is responsible for the actions of its employees. They made an offer and I accepted it. It's a matter of contract. As for this 10%, what service have we had? Groping around for light switches in the dark, carrying our own bags up 2 flights of stairs, shoes not cleaned, lukewarm baths, dirty sheets and towels, filthy coffee.
Oh, don't exaggerate, Jack. There was nothing wrong with the sheets and towels, and the bath water was lovely and hot. You said yourself the coffee was all right.
All the same, I'm damned if I'm going to pay £3.85.
Well, sir,
Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll split the difference and give you £3. Will that satisfy you?